What's good, everybody? This is EQ from La Familia Music Group, and we bring to you the What's Dope in the Slow podcast. And this episode is brought to you by Gsus Out of Styling, located in Montrose, Colorado. So if you're looking to get your car wrapped or painted, this is the guy to go to. Hit him up. He's available. DM him. All socials, Gsus. That's Gsus. So my boy, I have the owner, Gsus. What's going on, big brother?
Appreciate you having me here, man.
Hey, no worries, big dog. So yeah, bro, I brought you in just to talk to you more about what you do. I know you wrap cars, you paint them, but I wanted to break it down and just kind of promote you, your business, and what you do, man. So I guess to get this started is what got you into this, or can you explain to us what your company is?
So I started off doing paint and wrap, and so paint cars, wrap cars, and then I do a little bit of everything too. Do lights, suspension work, pretty much you name it. I do a little bit of everything.
Okay.
But mostly it's just paint and wrap.
That's awesome, man. What got you into it?
So ever since I was young, I was always working on my cars, and
okay.
My first car was like a '97 Dodge Neon.
That's right.
Freaking faded paint and everything. And, what? I want to paint this. So
yeah,
went to go buy a paint gun and everything, and just me and one of my buddies just painted it. And I mean, it wasn't the best paint, It was like
it's your first job, man.
It was first job. But ever since then, I was like, you know what? I like doing this. So
right,
bit by bit, started doing more and more, and been improving ever since then.
That's awesome, man. So you started off with a faded car, and then after that, just grew.
Yeah, and then since I'm in Carnales, all their cars, most of every car they have, I've done a little bit of work on them.
That's right.
So
you not only paint and wrap the cars, you also work on them mechanically?
Yeah, mechanically, yeah.
That's awesome,
and
dude.
some, how like the trucks have like the rock lights, wheel lights, installed most of those too on them.
Hey, bro, my work truck, dude, it's kind of like a chameleon right now, dog. It's because I got hit. I bought it without a fender and a fucked up bumper and all that, because I got it for cheaper, It looks completely ghetto, dude, but it has two tones. It has the white and the brown. So, that's something you can take care of as well, right?
Yeah.
Just wrap a little fender or whatever it is.
Or I can wrap it. Let's say if you want to repaint it, I can redo that fender, repaint it the black, and it'll match perfectly.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's word.
Yeah.
Because so you can paint match.
Yeah, color match.
With the color match, the paint to the wrap.
Not the paint to the wrap. So wrap is differently because they have their own colors.
Gotcha.
The paint has like paint codes. So I've had people ask me, can you match this to my paint? And usually wrap they go based off whatever color they want.
Gotcha. Okay.
But let's say you came in and you wanted your truck repainted or the fender, I could get the paint.
Rematch that. Okay, yeah, that's a question I had because, I know, is wrapping cheaper than getting it painted?
Yeah.
It is, right?
Yeah, it is.
Because that's the option I wanted to go to, because it's my work truck. I don't really care for it, But obviously I wanted to look good, not a chameleon with two different,
Yeah, because let's say you wanted to repaint your whole truck, you had to sand it, do a lot of prep work. With wrap, just clean it up, put the wrap over it on it. It's perfect.
That's what's up, big dog. That's crazy, man. Because it's a talent. I've seen some videos online and stuff, dude. It's so meditating just watching them just cut it and just put the heat gun on it or whatever it is, Man, it's meditating, dog.
That's how I started. I didn't want to try that. I started doing off roof apps, small stuff like that. And one day he was like, you know what? I want to do my Subi. I want to wrap it. So I ordered the wrap, and I was like, I don't know how it's going to come out, but, there was small imperfections, but, I mean, it was the first car I ever did, so.
Right. Well, you got to practice on your own stuff.
Yeah. And that's how you learn,
Right. Yeah, 100%, man. What's the dopest, or I guess hardest car you've had to wrap or paint?
I'd say the hardest car right now was that GTR I did.
Okay.
Wrap. Just the curves on the front bumpers, it's kind of tricky. You have to know how to work the wrap, and, and sometimes they bubble up. You got to know how to, just put it in there perfectly.
Right. The squeegee or whatever you use. Yeah, I can see. So basically the cars with more character to the body.
Yeah, more aggressive on the body lines, yeah.
Yeah. No, for sure. What's the dopest
dopest
wrap you've done?
The recent one I did, my girlfriend's car. That half wrap.
Oh, the half wrap. Oh,
yeah.
dude, that's dope. What color is that, man? Because it's like
it's a flat black metallic, and then it's a royal bronze.
Royal bronze. Yeah. Okay, I was going to say rosé or something.
Yeah, it's a royal bronze.
Rose gold or something. That's, dude, I saw that. I saw you posting pictures, but in black and white.
Yeah.
And you on Instagram, I think it was, and you said, guess what colors it was, and I was like, fuck, this is gonna be a sick ass wrap. And then when you revealed it, I was like, that's hard.
The color's insane.
Yeah, I've seen the car around, dude. It looks really good.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Is that hard? So you had to do 2 different wraps, obviously, right?
So at first, when I thought about it, it's gonna be easy, but it is pretty hard because you have to get the center line way perfectly. Right. Yeah. So I had to do a lot of measuring each side and make sure each side was perfectly.
That's awesome, man. No, yeah. I mean, but again, nothing comes easy.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you have to learn some way. Yeah. And that's what I like because that was something first I've ever done. So it's pretty cool.
That's awesome, Big Doug. So you going to be at Car-milia Fest this year or what?
Yeah, we're going to be there.
That's right.
That car will be there too. And I'm actually rewrapping my car right now. So
okay. Oh,
so new color will be out.
And then, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
You're doing your Subaru?
Yeah, the Subaru.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that gray you had on there?
Yeah, it was.
Was it matte gray?
It was a Nardo gray.
Okay, dude, that was a hard ass gray, man. What about camo? Can you do camo?
Yeah, we can do camo too.
Because I know I've been thinking about doing camo on my big truck, but
that'd be sick.
It's the budget isn't there.
Yeah.
On my end, you know what I mean.
And some of those colors get crazy too expensive. Right. Yeah. So like the basic colors, they're cheaper, and then people be like, well, what's the difference between like prices on wrap?
Right.
And like red, blue, those colors are cheaper, but once you do like chrome or camo, those get pretty pricey.
Right, because you pretty much have to do the camo job yourself, right?
Yeah.
With different colors of the wrap.
Yeah.
It's not just you order one sheet.
They make the full sheet of camo already.
Just camo?
But that's harder to do. So like when I wrap, I can do door by door, and but with camo you have to do the whole side. So the camo lines up.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I was going to say that. I can see how that can get complicated instead of just. I mean, I guess I can see the pros and cons. Like if it's just one full sheet, yes, it's easier. I guess as far as the colors.
Colors, yeah.
But also it gets harder because you got to match with the line and make sure that
fender to door.
Yeah. Right. And having one big ass sheet is going to require a couple people to do that. But you can also do it like, cut each square or whatever the shape is of the camo, right?
Yeah, you can. If people want to do that, you can make your own shapes, camo, different colors, and then you just slap them on.
That's
a lot of work too.
Dude. Like
cutting out every little.
Either way, it's going to be a bitch. Yeah. That's right, man. That's awesome, Big Dog. So what else you got working on, dude? Anything else you got going on within your, yourself or with the company? Where are you trying to push it towards, or what are your goals?
So recently I got my shop done. I mean, it's a small shop, but later on want to get a bigger shop, keep on going, because I actually just barely started doing it full time.
That's
and
awesome.
It's crazy. I did it actually after Car-milia.
That's crazy.
Car-milia was like, I know I jumped on that like last minute to sponsor, and that was like the first time I ever had my cars like showcased.
Yeah,
like the work I've done
for your company.
Yeah,
right.
For my company. And so at first I was kind of nervous, but after it was really cool seeing people come up and like giving me compliments and stuff. I had a bunch of people messaging me too, and it made me feel good about it too.
Right.
So that was like on a Saturday, right? We did Car-milia on a Saturday.
On a Saturday, yeah, man.
On Monday when I went to my work, I actually put in my 2 weeks in.
This fucking guy.
So, you know what? I want to work on cars.
See what Car-milia does? It makes you quit your job. So be there.
Yeah, be there. You'll quit your job on Monday.
That's right. It'll inspire you to do bigger things. No, but that is inspiring, dog. Like you saw the potential you had. You could do this, right? Because you're getting compliments. People are, it was making you feel good. Like, okay, I can do this.
It made me feel good.
So what was the thought process? Because quitting your job is a lot. And, I have some homies that have quit their job to pursue their dreams, and I give it all to them, But that's something that I think you have to be correct financially and mentally to be able to make this it's a big step. Starting your own company and then quitting your full-time job, So that, I guess, what kind of inspired you? Obviously the compliments and all that, but what made you pull that trigger?
Because when I was doing my full-time job, I had a bunch of side jobs working on cars, and a bunch of them I had to put aside because I couldn't do them because of my full-time job. And I just had so many lined up, and I was always stressed about it. I wanted to work on cars, but I had a full-time job.
Right.
So, I just pulled the trigger. Like, I'm going to just do these cars and just go for it.
Right.
Give it a shot. It doesn't hurt giving it a shot.
Right. At least you can say you tried. If it didn't work out, you said you tried it, you know?
And that's what I always be like, what if I do it and if it doesn't work out? But I never knew it was, I had to give it a shot.
Right. No, 100%, man. And I can see how that can start affecting your business, like you working your full-time job and telling clients or falling behind on work and telling clients like, hey, I can't get to it till next week or whatever it is, then it starts making you look bad because now you're backed up on work and people are expecting the car because this is people's cars, like it's not like everybody has an extra car that they can just drive, drop off and, leave it for a week and then, or more, and, so I can see how that can get difficult but yeah, man, that's ballsy of you. Yeah. Fucking so committing to it, dog.
And then, it was actually kind of like I wouldn't say the worst timing, but, winter was right around the corner. So,
slow down.
Yeah, so I did slow down. But, like, I'm always going to be like, I'm going to do it now. You're like, so I just went for it. I did slow down a little bit for winter, but, it's starting to pick up again and it's getting better.
That's right. So where can people find you? So, people watching right now that are thinking of getting their cars wrapped or painted or getting some work done from you, like where can people reach you out? Is there a number? Is there Facebook?
So I have Instagram, Facebook. You can also call me on my number. It's 970-417-5740.
All right. I'll put that on the video. And then, I don't know if you can see the shirt very well, but this is his company right here. Gsus. I don't know how well you can see this, but it's G/SUS Auto Styling. And you can find that on social media.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And then I have all my work there so people can see it too.
You can see the work you do and stuff. Is there different types of wrap? I guess that's a question I also had that's coming up to my head. Is there like, I know there's like metallic, there's matte, but is there like some like weird like,
So there's like chrome wrap too, like,
Chrome, word.
And there's also like the color changing ones. Okay. Like that lining I did.
Yeah.
It was like a white with the red.
I saw pearl. Dude, that lining is dope, dude.
Yeah.
Like with the right lining. I like that, I don't know what you would call it, like, I don't know, like a diamond white or whatever. I don't know. That's just a name that came to my head. But that shiny, almost like candy paint white, It's not white, but it's like almost like a beige color, right? Dude, I've always loved that color, man. I've always told my wife, I was like, I'm going to get a Cadillac, an SUV Cadillac, with that color on it, Because, dude, I've always loved that color. Ever since I was little, or anything candy, I've always liked, man. It. So that's dope, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you look and there's crazy. Like, you can search up any color and you'll find wrap in it. There's crazy colors on there, too.
Just the price tags will change.
Just the price tags changes. And, the ones that color shift, they get pretty pricey, so.
That's right.
Be expecting that.
That's right. Yeah, expect that. So if you're looking for some, extravagant,
unique
wrap, you better have the pockets for it because it's not going to be cheap, And is that pretty easy to source or, because obviously with everything going on and, even at work, it's hard to source things, even if it's a fucking doorknob or fucking something.
And some of them are, they are going sold out. So it's getting harder for get some colors because of what's going on.
Right.
But before, you could get any color you wanted.
And again, that just makes the price go up even higher.
Yeah.
Because now it's harder to find certain colors or certain wraps or whatever it is. I feel like that's a situation with everything, big dog.
And then wrap lasts like 3 to 5 years, and people ask me that too. Well, how long does wrap last compared to paint? So,
oh wow,
you can have it from 3 to 5 years. Yeah. Like the Nardo Gray I had was like 2 to 3 years, and there's some colors that are 3 to 5 years.
And then it's just what happens after?
So usually, they'll start fading a little bit, and nothing crazy. But what happens is when you try to take it off, it'll be way harder to take off, or sometimes they'll bring your paint with it. Let it sit for too long. Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. So change it, not frequently, but definitely before 4 years.
Yeah.
All right, that's dope, man. Because that's the question I had for you. Is like, how long can you go with this without, or what effects will it have in the long run, because I know some people, I watch some car shows and stuff, and like in the old classic cars or whatever, to keep the original paint, they just wrap it so they can keep
it, the original. And that's what people do nowadays too with like new cars. They'll wrap it just to have the original paint saved.
Because it's painting. I don't know how to paint a car, but I kind of have an idea of the process that goes behind it. You mentioned sanding and all that, so you're basically getting rid of the original paint. So yeah, man, I feel like if I had a classic car, That's what I would do,
Wrap
man.
it, yeah.
Like, I mean, I guess if the paint job was
perfect,
was perfect, you know, not if it wasn't, you know. I had to get it painted. It's some candy paint or something, dog. What's your color of preference? Like on a car, like if we wrapped it.
The ones I love is like Nardo gray or blue.
Blue.
I mean, my favorite color is blue. So anything with blue.
Oh, there you go. Anything blue, you like it.
Yeah.
Well, that gray kind of gave me like a little bit of a, like, it was like a grayish, bluish, you know? I mean, obviously it was more on the gray side, but I could see a little bit of blue, you know?
And I did that color too because my interior is actually blue on the Subi.
Oh, word.
So, yeah, so I wanted to complement the blue with the gray. So
that's right, big dog. No, that's dope, man. That's crazy, man. How long have you been doing this?
Been doing it for about 6 years.
6 years,
I was like
okay.
18.
18.
Well, when I first started getting better, I started when I was like 16 when I did my first car.
Okay.
And I did the neon, but over time started getting better.
Yeah. Doing little projects here and there.
Yeah, bumpers, and then I started doing like you know how your truck's like chrome from the front. Started doing chrome deletes on all the trucks.
Okay.
Color matching them, and that's how it started.
What do they say? Chrome don't get you home?
Yeah.
That's why people started taking it off?
Yeah.
You like chrome or no?
No, I
you don't like chrome?
No.
Why?
I don't know.
Bro, you can see yourself, dog.
That's true. I like
bad
chrome
day,
on wheels.
Clean
on
up
wheels.
all right.
I like them on wheels.
On wheels?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I'm not a big chrome guy on wheels, you know?
Really?
I'm not. I don't know why, man. Back in the day, I was, you know, because that's what my dad had. He had a fucking Tahoe with big old fucking 24s chromed out. You know what I mean? It looked good. It looked clean, you know. But I don't know. Now I growing up, I don't really. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some chrome wheels that look clean, you know. I guess depending on the color they're on or whatever vehicle they're on, dude. But yeah, man, I'm not too big on chrome, big dog. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not a big. My truck was actually chrome too, so I deleted all the chrome on it.
You said delete the chrome.
Delete.
Ah, that's crazy, big dog. So you do anything from a small job, like say a mirror or not a mirror,
like roof wrap or something, you know, just
to like the whole body, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's dope, man. That you know, I mean, you got to stay busy, you know. So whatever work you can come in,
whatever,
get it done in and out, you know, boom, boom, bust it out in one day, a couple hours or whatever it is, you know. That's what's up, big dog. Yeah, man. What else you got going on, man? I know you said you want to open up your shop eventually, you know, and is that something you're working towards? And what are you doing to reach that goal?
So, you know, everything I've learned has all been like self-taught, you know, and everything I've learned. So now I'm trying to move up to getting, you know, actually learning more from the professional. So,
okay, there you go.
You know, get certified for wrap, for paint, you know, start making a bigger step.
What does that take? You just go take classes?
Yeah, I've seen they do classes in Denver.
Okay.
So I can get certified, and, you know, they teach you more ways. Because, I mean, there's so much you can just teach yourself. And then
that's dope that you're getting, you know, into, I guess, trying to do it and get certified for all that, you know? Because, I mean, there's no better thing than, you know, when people ask you and then they see the certificate. Like, hey, no, I'm legit, you know? Like, I'm good right now. I mean, you're good right now, you know, because I've seen your work, and it's impeccable. It's some good stuff, man.
I appreciate it.
You know, like I said, I want to get my cars wrapped eventually by you, just because I've seen your work, man, and it's great, you know. And I'm glad that you're pushing yourself towards those limits, you know, because that's what it just makes you better, and, you know, has people take you a little more serious, you know.
And there's nothing wrong, you know, trying to learn more.
Oh man, I always say, man, if
there's so much to learn still, you know,
you never stop learning, man. And I always say, man, if you stop learning, might as well die. You know, like that's hard. That's harsh, but like straight up, man, like you never stop learning. Like no matter what it is in life, you got to keep learning, man. You know, because there's so many things in life that you can learn. You know, and even if it's a little bit about everything, you know, or if you just one topic in specific. You know, you can dig deep into learning, you know.
Yeah, because there's so many techniques for everything, you know, that you can learn. And it's always good to know different techniques to do stuff. And
right, because what the technique you're using, you know, compared to the other guy, you know, that you might learn, it's like, oh, shit, why haven't I been using that, you know? Like it speeds up the process or whatever it is, you know. Or the other guy might be like, oh, you've been doing this and I've been doing it like this. Man, I should be doing it like you do it. Oh, yeah. You know? So yeah, man, that's dope, man. That's so dope. And you know, it makes me happy, dog, that you know you're committed to this, because it makes me happy every time I see someone, you know, especially a young cat like yourself, you know, pursuing their dreams, you know, because I'm assuming this is your dream. This is what you love to do, you know. Like they say, you know, if you love your job, you won't ever have to work a day in your life, you know. And I can see that with you, you know, like this is what you like to do, you know. You know, there's going to be slow days or slow months, whatever, but there's also going to be
the good days,
the good months where you're overbooked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I've had that. When I first started, that's how it was, the whole month booked.
Hey, man, I think it's good, man.
Yeah, it is
you know,
good.
you got to stay busy, big dog, you know, because it all evens out, you know. Like this month, you might be stressing over work, you know, just having too much work, but then the next month, you might not be, you'll be like, fuck. Where's all the work though? You know what I mean? So no, it's good to have that balance, man. I think it all evens out and whatnot.
And it's a learning process too. You know, you expect the bad days, you expect the good days. You know,
100%, man.
Be ready for what's gonna come.
Yeah, be prepared for the good and the bad.
And that's what I like, because when I first started, I didn't expect nothing, and now I'm kind of getting a little feel for it. You know,
that's what's up.
To expect what's coming.
So I guess roughly, man, for the people that are listening, man, can you give us a rough estimate? Obviously, we're not going to keep you accountable for this, you know? But like just so people get an idea. Like, say I got a little small Toyota Corolla, right? I'm just thinking a small car. Like to wrap the whole car, basic basic color, nothing fancy. Like how much do you think that would?
That would be roughly about 2 G's.
2 G's to wrap the whole car.
And that's including materials, everything.
Your labor and everything.
Yeah.
Dude, that's not bad, dog. Because I hit up a couple other spots in the area. Dude, man, but I guess it was for my truck. So I guess let me ask you that. A bigger truck, like nothing major, normal, like say 1500, you know, like a Silverado, just regular truck car. Or like a regular F-150 Ford, you know, like just regular pickup truck. How much?
Yeah, roughly like 25.
Because that's obviously the best.
Bigger,
beds extend. You know, it depends on the size.
Yeah, and then
because
the material for the wrap, you need way more material for a big truck.
Right. Yeah. That's still not a big difference, dog. I think these fuckers were trying to charge me like 5 G's, dog. Yeah, dude, it was ridiculous. I was crazy. Like, yeah, nah. I was like, I think I could. I was like, fuck, I might as well do it myself. Yeah, exactly.
That's how I was. I mean, that's how I started.
About it, man. I was like, fuck, I can pay you 5 G's or pay, say, a G in materials and do it myself. You know, you know, that's crazy, big dog. But yeah, man, that's actually very reasonable. If I had to say, man, those prices are very reasonable. Again, we're not gonna keep you accountable for this, all right? You know,
because they also deal, like, you know, your truck's ready for wrap, you know, and there's some that come with dents, you know, scratches. Oh, so like you can see scratches through wraps. Sometimes you have to sand them out and, you know, do a little bit of body work to get them right.
That's crazy. Yeah. It's really that thin.
Yeah, it's really thin. I mean, it's pretty thick, but, you know, a little scratch, you can see it,
see through it.
If you can feel the scratch right now, then you can see through the wrap. I mean, if it's something you can't feel, you won't see through the wrap.
It depends how deep. The scratch is. Oh, man, I didn't even think about that, dude.
So, like a new truck, let's say like a brand new truck, I mean, that's ready for wrap. Like my car, you know, it's an older car, it needed a little bit of body work, but it's ready for wrap.
That's crazy.
And it just depends on the people, too. If people don't want to pay for that, you know, at least they expect, you know, once it's wrapped, you'll see those crevices or, you know, scratches through the wrap.
Yeah, man. Dude, I did not think about that, but I could see how that could affect the price. Because, I mean, that's just more prep work on your end, more man hours, more material. You know, because, I mean, you got to sand it, buff it all out, and prep it for... So then your work lasts and it looks good. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, man.
And that's what I think about. It's more about my work than, you know, trying to wrap a car and send it out, you know, because... I mean, people are going to be like, oh, well, Jesus wrapped this, you know, you can see all this, you know, so.
Right.
I'd rather, you know, do it right, so.
Oh, 100%, man. Yeah, I mean, it's, at the end of the day, it's your name.
Yeah.
You know, on there, you know, because it's the same with music, you know. I'd rather take my time and do good quality music and pay what I have to pay than be busting out music.
Just, you
know, week after week and have it be, all right music, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
And, you know, I feel like it's the same way with this, you know, and I'm glad you think that way because not a lot of people think that way, man. A lot of people see the numbers or see the markup or see whatever, and they're like, oh, I can make a quick buck.
Yeah.
You know, like if I don't prep it properly or whatever.
Yeah, and that's like with paint, too. Like if you can be like a badass painter and know how to, I mean, it's easy to paint, but if you don't prep something right, you know, you're going to tell right away. So everything compared from wrap to paint, it's all in the prep work, you know.
Yeah, if you don't have it prepped right, then
It's gonna look like shit.
the end result's gonna
Yeah.
look like shit.
Even though you painted it so good, you're gonna see those scratches, the deep scratches, whatever.
Yeah, man. No, that's crazy. You really blew my mind with that because I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
I really
And
didn't
then when
consider
people
that.
ask me for estimate, be like, well, how can you send me, or can I see the truck? You know, see the condition of it, and go from there.
Okay, before you
Even start giving them numbers. Yeah.
Right. No, that's
Because I can
smart
give
of
them a
you.
number, and then the truck shows up all faded, and
And you're like,
extra work. You know,
exactly.
yeah. Like the lining I did, the paint was faded in some spots, so I had to go in and sand it and get it prepped for wrap.
Where's that lining at, dog? Is that in the,
It's
that
here
in
in
the area?
Montrose. Yeah, that's
Really?
Lupez Brothers.
Oh no shit,
Yeah, that's his brother.
dude, I fucking love that color,
that's
bro. Yeah, that's what's up, big dog. Nah, man, that's dope, man. You know, the whole you starting and quitting your job after Car-milia Fest and just really wanting to pursue this, and you're doing a good job, man. I stay up on your Instagram and the posts you put, and you're rapping some cars, you know, or you're doing little gigs here and there, you know. But again, it's keeping you busy, and the work I see you put out, it's good quality work, dude.
Appreciate it.
Like I highly recommend people going to check out my boy here at Gsus. And you know, if you're thinking of getting your car wrapped, painted, getting some work done, hit up my boy. You know, again, he's just trying to get his business going, and I can say he's got good quality. You won't be disappointed in what he's doing, man. You know, and I'm not saying that to kiss your ass.
Yeah.
I'm saying, you know, I really mean that,
appreciate
big
it,
dog, you know.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Because, yeah, man, you know, I wouldn't have you here either, you know,
Yeah.
if it was, you know, if you were doing a shit job.
Yeah. And I mean, if I would tell you the prices when I first started doing rap, you'd be like, damn, you let it go for free. But I mean, I was doing it for the work, not for the money at the time.
Right, to get the
To
clientele.
get the clientele and get practice on rapping, you know.
That too, yeah.
And the way I see it is like sometimes you got to lose something to gain something.
Yeah, man. No, yeah. Another saying I like to say, man, is sometimes what you're learning is worth more than what you're getting paid.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because it's true, man. You know, like, yeah, you might be giving out your work for, you know, you might barely be making any money, if at all. But it's those clients that are going to keep coming back that in the long run, it's, you know,
It's worth it.
it's worth it, man. So man, that you got the right mentality, man. It looks like you're getting things done. You know, you're doing everything that you need to do, and to just really keep pushing with this. And, you know, it seems like you're a busy guy, you know, busting out cars left and right, you know, and
Yeah, like I
hope it
told
just
you
keeps
before
growing.
I got here, I was all painting a bumper.
Oh, that's right. Right before you. Yeah, that's
Before
right.
I came.
That's right. You know, you got to stay busy, big
Yeah,
dog. You
yeah.
know, paint a car in the morning, go do a
Yeah.
podcast in the afternoon.
Hell yeah.
That's right. You know, promote the brand, man. So, yeah, big dog, I appreciate you for sponsoring, man.
Thanks, man.
That's
Yeah,
another
I
thing, you
appreciate
know. I know you sponsored Car-milia Fest, and I know you sponsored this podcast, you know, and it helps us a lot, you know. And so I appreciate you for,
Yeah, thanks for
for
having
that,
me, man.
you know. It's big, man. You know, I want to support companies like yourself and people like yourself. Just keep growing, man. And I hope this interview gets more people your way, sends more people out to see you, and, you know, and all that, man. But yeah, is there anything else you'd like to talk about before I ask you my final question?
I think that's it, man.
You know, nothing else. You got life is good,
Life is
family's
good.
good,
Everything's good.
everything's going just how you want it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad that, you know, like how when we did Car-milia, I jumped on it last minute.
Yeah.
And I think about it now, like, damn, I'm so glad I sponsored that thing, you know, because, I mean, that's what kind of got
Got
me
you
into,
going.
you know, quitting my job and going full time.
That's right. So again, if you go to Car-milia Fest, you'll quit your job on
quit
Monday.
your job.
That's how inspiring it is.
So be there.
So be there. You know, Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
That's right, big dog. All right. So I guess before I let you go, my friend, I'd like to ask you. You know, the podcast is called "What's Dope in the Slope," and I want to ask you, what's dope in the slope? And when I ask this question, is basically I want you to put me on someone, whether it's an artist, an entrepreneur, another small business in the Western Slope, that you just think that deserves a shout out, or just someone you want to put on, or someone that should be on the podcast, man.
Oh, so I have actually a cousin that's doing car detailing.
Okay. What's the name?
Platinum. I can't remember his name.
Oh, come on, big dog.
Let me check it real quick.
Check it real quick, because we gotta
He
put
just
some
started
people
it.
on.
He just started it.
You said auto detailing.
Yeah.
All right, I need my car detailed, bro. You man, I'm so bad with car.
Yeah, Platinum Auto Detailing.
Platinum Auto Detailing, and that's in Montrose.
Yeah, it's in Montrose.
Okay,
And
word.
he's detailed all my cars, and I mean, he does great work. He does from outside, inside. I mean,
Word. So if you're looking for a car detail, hit up my boy Platinum Detailing
on Instagram.
And he'll get you right. Man, it's funny, man, because talking about car details, bro. Man, I'm so bad at washing my truck, dude, especially in the winter, man.
I'm lazy to clean it from the inside. I mean, you go look at my truck right now, it's freaking dirty.
Hey, I got kids too, bro. So like, I'll clean it. Like that rare time I do clean it, I'll clean it, right? It'll look all nice. The next day,
it's all dirty.
It's the same shit, man. So I just gave up, man. You know?
It's crazy because I love wrapping cars and painting, but when it comes to cleaning my truck, I'm so fucking lazy to do it. So yeah, hit him up. He does a really good job.
Is that something you do then? So after you wrap it, you also detail it, or
I'll give it a little quick clean, but I mean,
okay, that's another gig.
That's another gig. But I'm saying take it to Platinum Auto Detailing. He'll get you right. He'll get you hooked up.
That's right. So
get some stains on your seats. He'll get them out.
That's right. You know, so get your car wrapped with Gsus, and then afterwards go get the stains off your seat at Platinum Auto Detailing. So yeah, big dog. It's been a great interview, man. I appreciate you coming through and just chopping it up about your business, man. You know, you're doing great things, and you know, I see you, bro. You know, and I just wish you nothing but the best, and I hope your business keeps growing. You know, and to the point where you have a huge warehouse, a couple big warehouses, and all full of cars that need to get wrapped, you know, or painted or get worked on or something. You know, I can see it, man. You know, you definitely got the work. I love the name. You know, the logo. Everything, bro. You know,
man.
You're killing it, man. So,
thanks, man.
Again, thanks for coming by, man.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate you, big dog.
Baby, put your guard down so we could get on it. I'm trying to learn your scars so that I could kiss on it. And learning how to love you lies in your trauma. Let's heal together, mama. Hey, baby, give me all of your love. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, let me show you how to be loved.